Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how you can navigate in your 3D environment. We're going to see different tools that you can use within Unity. At the end of the video, I'm going to show you my favorite way of navigating in Unity. So stay at the end and hopefully this video is useful for you. Hi, so in this video I'm going to show you mainly three things. The first one is how you can have different perspectives from your camera in your 3D environment. Second, how you can move and orbit within your 3D environment. Finally, my favorite which is how you can fly through your 3D environment, which we are going to have really a lot of freedom to move in your 3D scene. So I hope this video is useful. Yeah, if you want to keep receiving content like this, please subscribe to this channel. I really appreciate it. Thanks. Okay, so here we have our 3D Unity scene. We're going to add a 3D object. We're going to click here, Game Object, 3D Object, Cube, where you got our precious cube appearing here in our 3D scene. Okay, so the first thing to see here is the Gizmo. The Gizmo, it tells you the coordinates of your perspective. So we have an X, Y, Z perspective. And as you can see here in the cube, when you click on the cube, you are going to have also some coordinates. Let's move a bit this perspective. So here you get from the cube 3 arrows, the red, the blue, and this yellow. We can see that the red corresponds to the x-axis, the yellow corresponds to the y-axis, and the blue corresponds to the z-axis. So when you click one of these arrows, it gives you directly the perspective of that coordinate. So when you click on the Gizmo on the x-axis, you're going to get the perspective of the YZ plane. If you want to navigate through the perspectives of your environment, you can keep on clicking on the arrows in the Gizmo, and you're going to get the different perspectives. Here in the Y, for instance, we can see that you get the perspective from above the cube. Let's go back to the x-axis, and if you want to come out from this perspective, what you have to do is to click on this small cube. You have to click Shift and then click on the small cube, and you're going to come back again to the perspective view. So now we're back here in the 3D perspective view. Another view that you can get from this Gizmo is when you click here in the box, you're going to get what is called the orthographic mode. This is a kind of strange view. It takes out the 3D perspective. I think it's not totally recommended that you do this. So if you end up clicking here and going to this view, you can go back to the normal perspective mode by clicking this by doing shift click on the cube, and then you go back. So that was it from changing your perspective and your view using the Gizmo. So now let's move to navigating through the 3D scene environment. So now let's do the next, which is going to move around your 3D scene using different tools here in Unity. So for moving, the first thing you can do is using your normal keyboard arrows. So if you press your right arrow, you're going to move to the right. The left, you are going to move to the left. And if you press the arrows up and down, you're going to do a zoom in and zoom out in the 3D environment, which you can do the same by using your mouse. You can do scroll up or scroll down, and then you're going to be able to zoom in and zoom out from the 3D perspective. By using the keyboard arrows, it can feel kind of slow navigating through your 3D scene. So what you can do is press the shift, and then you're going to do it faster. It can be uncontrolled, so be careful with this. You can go really far away from your 3D scene. But yeah, it's faster to do this in this way. So that is what is called the arrow movement. Then the next tool that you can use for navigating in your 3D scene is using the hand tool. You go here on the upper part of your Unity environment, and then you click on this hand icon. When you click on this hand icon, when you left click on your mouse, you can do a kind of pan, and you can have a control of your view by clicking on the arrow. And also you can mix it with navigating with the arrows. You can also zoom in, zoom out. Okay, so you feel comfortable by navigating through your scene also using this hand tool. Then there's another tool which is called Orbit. You can it's different how to access this in Windows and Mac. When you press Alt in Windows or Alt in the Mac, you get this small icon which is a small eye. So when you left click on your mouse, you are able to orbit around your 3D environment. So in this case, I'm clicking and going around my 3D object by pressing the option in the here in the Mac. Okay, so let's get it back to the normal perspective. And now this is my favorite way of navigating through the Unity 3D environment, which is called the Flythrough mode. It's really intuitive, and I think if you are a gamer, it's going to come really easy for you to understand and go through, because it's like playing a first-person shooter game. So for the gamers, it's going to become natural. Maybe for some other people, not so much. So yeah, let's explain how it works. What you have to do first is do a right click in your mouse, and then you're going to get this icon in your mouse. It's the mix of the black eye, which we saw in the orbit tool, and also you get this small kind of keyboard. It means that you can use the A, S, D, and W keys in your keyboard to navigate in your scene. So for instance, when you press D, you go to the right, A, you go to the left, and then if you do, and then W and S are going to be the zoom in and zoom out in your 3D environment. So yeah, you can navigate with this, doing zoom in, zoom out, and then navigating through your scene with these keywords, and it's really easy to have your left hand pressing these keywords, and then having hold on your right hand, on your mouse, to have this fly-through mode. And then also around these WASD keywords, you have the Q and E. The Q is for you to help you to go up, and E is for going down in your navigation. Then if you keep on holding the right click on your mouse, you're also going to be able to orbit as with the normal orbit tool. So with the mix of all your keywords, WASD, which helps you to navigate like the hand tool, Q and E, which helps you to go up and down, and the orbit, you're going to navigate really free on your scene to go wherever you want to go. Probably this is not going to be really intuitive for you if you're not used to playing games. I just recommend you to keep using this fly-through mode. It's going to be really useful. You don't have to really keep on changing the tools. But yeah, it's going to be normal for you to get lost. So in case, for instance, that here I'm going really far away, it's difficult for me to go back. What you can do, on your 3D object, you click on it and then you press F, and it's going to be focused to your 3D object. Even if you are not seeing your object anymore and you get also lost in your 3D scene, if you keep on selecting it, if you press F, you're going to go back to your 3D view. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it was useful for you to have a better navigation in your 3D scene. Please keep on trying again until you cannot break anything in your Unity. I hope it was useful for you, and yeah, please subscribe to this channel. Thanks a lot.